are the key takeaways from Fitch, given that a lot of people are worried about this around 5.5% growth target now?
Yeah, absolutely. And as it goes along the lines of what Albert was just talking about, and that is the shocks that could come from a slower Chinese growth outlook for this year. And of course, the spill-on effects that is causing a supply chain crunch, and of course, shutting down factories and the like because of the lockdowns. Now, Fitch Ratings is the latest in a string of economists who are essentially ratcheting down their expectations because of this April slowdown that we've seen. Of course, the first quarter was better than expected. Or pretty much in line with expectations, but April has economic activity has fallen off the cliff. You know, UBS says 4.2%, Barclays 4.3%. Barclays expects that disruptions will be prolonged. Bloomberg Economics has even a more dire expectation of 3.6%. UBS said in light of intensified downward pressure on the economy, there could potentially be more downgrades coming. Essentially, people's movements are being curbed, factories are being shut, and those supply chains are being snarled. Now, keep in mind, though, that there will likely be more policy support as we got a slew of different announcements last week, including from the Politburo. But again, just how much can they do, especially on interest rate cuts and RRR cuts, given the rising, interest rate differentials and the potential of capital outflows?
So any improvements at this point on the virus and the lockdowns?
Yeah, that's an interesting one. Most of the cases in Shanghai have moderated. We've had 3 straight days now, or 4 straight days below 10,000. It was below 6,000 on the latest numbers for Monday. So Shanghai is getting a better outlook. But again, the lockdowns have not necessarily been eased much. Beijing is in a tougher situation. Just 53 cases in the latest daily total. But again, people are being encouraged not to make unnecessary travel. Public transport and public places, you need to have COVID tests, and there's another round of testing that happened yesterday. Again, they're trying to repeat what has happened in Shanghai, where Shanghai has been in lockdown for more than 5 weeks now. Beijing, the capital, more politically sensitive, obviously, they're taking a very aggressive and cautious approach, authorities are, to the outbreak there.